Hi y'all, welcome once again to my channel, Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, today with a special program, with a special time for yourselves. Today is day of Esoteric Cloud Art Show, the show where I show off some of my pieces, alright? So, I'm happy to see you here, either you're watching right now live, or if you are watching the recorded version, thank you very much, okay? I hope you are having a very good Thursday, very good Jupiter day, good day of expansion, good day of balance, and focusing on the areas that you want to expand. So welcome very much. Shout out to the whole soul group, okay? Shout out to everybody that is working on themselves to make this world better so we can express ourselves in our full individuality. So today I have two pieces to show you all right? We have the first piece right here, ready to be shown. But first, I want to show you what the energies that are influencing us from the sky. So the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Libra. This is a square, so it's a learning process. We are learning how to feel lighter and how to feel in a more detached and separate way from the things that we are paying attention to that deal with familiarity, that deal with closeness, that deal with being able to be in the same place emotionally, mentally, or physically for a long time, but still being able to be flexible and create new ways to feel, be emotional, and care and connect. So basically, we are learning how to care lighter without dragging ourselves down into any black hole that we don't want to be to. Or we are learning how to analyze our emotions and feelings when it comes to family, comfort, and care. So, once again, welcome everybody. I'm happy to be joined by you, and let's start the show. Just before that, in the end of the live stream, I will place my PayPal in the description below. So if you want to donate, if you want to share and show your support to me, I'm very pleased. Please do so. Also, my link tree will be also in the description below, so you can check more of my comments. Okay, more of my contents, not my comments. Okay. So, without any further ado, let's start the show. Okay. I hope it's not too loud. I hope you can still. If it's too loud, say something. Okay. So, this first painting is. Wait. This painting. Okay. These both are new paintings. This one and the one that I'll show next. But ta-da, here we go. The first painting of tonight. Because for me it's night already. Night time. The first painting of today, or the first painting of this afternoon is the 7 spirals, all right? The 7 fluxes, the 7 orbs, all right? That we create for ourselves, right? So let me show you more close what I'm presenting to you. So here we have the red spiral, representing the first chakra, representing the root chakra. Then over here, we have the orange spiral, representing the second chakra, or representing the sacral chakra. Here, we have the solar plexus spiral, the yellow spiral, representing our solar plexus, right? Then here, we can see very well, but it's the heart spiral, the green spiral, representing the heart chakra. Yeah, the description will be set up after the live, all right? But it will be there if you want to donate, if you want to support me, it will be in the description after the live stream, all right? Then, just getting used to the camera here. Then over here, I'm drinking now. Here, okay. Over here, we have the blue spiral, or more indigo, okay, representing the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. This one right here represents the heart chakra, all right? Then, over here, we have a more purplish one, which represents, the purple spiral represents the first eye chakra, and then the pink spiral represents the crown chakra in the top of our head. And the interesting thing about this painting is the division, the yin and yang division. We have the black, darkness, feminine, internal lights, invisible lights, because they can only be visible internally or with internal spaceships with internal chakras, which are the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus chakra. They are more within, they are more feminine, they are lower in frequency and vibration, they are more demonic, alright? But they allow us to see things that we can see with the higher chakras. Because when we talk about higher or lower, we talk about levels of frequency, levels of vibration, not hierarchically speaking. Like if those are higher than those, that doesn't mean they're better. That just means they're vibing on a higher frequency and vibration. Hi, Nility to Entity Tarot 101. I'm doing great on this Jupiter day, presenting the first painting of today. Still getting used to the position of the camera, to be honest. But then we have the yin side, the feminine side. Then we have the white side, the light as in white, light as in light that we can see, because those are more external, so we can see them. All right. So yes, the fifth, sixth, and seventh chakra, they are more connected to the external realm. But especially the first eye chakra, the sixth chakra, allows us to be aware of those internal lights. Okay? So when you hear somebody else talking about the sixth chakra, and if they talk about how it's internal, it deals with intuition, it's more feminine, they're not necessarily wrong. But it's a higher chakra, more developed chakra, less spiritual, more physical chakra, that allows us to consciously and physically experience and interpret, be aware of those more internal chakras. And the green chakra, the heart chakra, sits right in between the black and the white, sits right in between the yin and the yang. Why? Because the heart chakra connects them all. All right? The heart chakra connects every other chakras. Even you can group them in two groups. We have the root, the sacral, and then the solar plexus. Then you have the throat, the first eye, and the crown chakra. And the heart chakra sits in the middle, connecting and balancing them all. Hi, Lena. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you are having a great Jupiter day, a great day, night, or afternoon, whatever in the world you are, and whatever in the esoteric realm you are. I wish you great travels. And I was just finishing up the first painting of today. Okay, the main painting, the main event comes after. All right, so this is the first painting, more simple painting, because simple or complex is up to you to decide. But I was just explaining how the heart chakra, the green spiral over here, connects every other spiral. It is open to connect individually, like the heart connects with the pink and the green connects with the blue, but also the heart chakra lets the purple connect with the orange. As an example, through the heart chakra, they connect each other, all right? So it has a more green growth, attraction, manifestation, care, energy around them. It's because it depends very much on your individual alignments. It depends very much on how you are developed to experience in this realm. But perhaps your sixth chakra, your first eye chakra, can be your moon, can be your Jupiter, is in Aries, as an example. And your sacral chakra, your Mercury, is in Libra, as an example. and they might be opposing. So when you try to bring them together so they can have sex and have child, aka manifest and attract, maybe you will feel opposed, or you will not understand why you're not manifesting, or you are manifesting a lot of bullshit. That's when you can take your heart chakra and bring those two connected. You can bring those two together if they are opposing, if they're squaring, if you have a bad trine, if you have a bad gift. You can use your heart chakra, all right, your moon, okay, or your just yourself, your individuality, because yes, the solar plexus is also our individuality, but how we show it. All right. So you can use your heart chakra to connect, to be a mediator, to be the middleman, the middle chakra, the middle way, to connect your other chakras, right? Because that's how we manifest things into existence out of nowhere, out of our spirit. We take our chakras, we take our spaceships, and we merge them together. We make them have sex. So then they create vessels for spirits that resonate with the frequency and vibration that we want to manifest to take in as a vessel, and then it manifests in reality as things that we want to possess, or things that things, people, places, things, energies, and circumstances that we want to experience, possess, see, feel, or think about. Okay? So this basically is you. All right? Basically, scratching my back. Basically, this is you, all of your spaceships, all right? And they are connected through the heart chakra, through your first organ, through the first chakra that we create when we are about to manifest here in reality, okay? Then some other details that we can look into in the making of this painting is, as an example, the red spiral has less dots, less membranes than, an example, the crown chakra. The crown chakra has a lot of membranes, has a lot of dots, has a lot of points of awareness. Why? Because it's the last chakra, is the highest chakra. It's the chakra. It doesn't mean that it's the wisest or the most knowledgeable or the best. It's just, it allows us to take all the experiences from the other chakras and make a memorable, physical point of expression, point of view that we can point out and say, oh, I remember that. That was green, or that felt like that, or that was harsh, or that was sweet. That's why it has a lot of awarenesses. This one has less awarenesses, has less points, because it's the first. We are very spiritual here. We are very unaware in percentage level. That's why we have less to pinpoint. We have like aggressiveness, we have motivation, passion, and then it develops as you become more aware and you become more wise into using your own spaceships. They will develop and grow more mature as you grow more mature. All right. And then another detail is in, we got separation, right? We got division. Individuality is you seeing your light in division, in duality. All right. And in the black side, in the yin realm, we have the lower and the higher chakra. We have the root chakra and the sacral chakra, and then the solar plexus brings them together, or is their child, or is the result of the sex between those two. And then in the white side, in the higher chakras, we have the throat chakra and the first eye chakra. The throat chakra is the lowest external. The the first eye chakra is the highest external, and then the crown chakra brings them together, or is that child, is the manifestation of the sex, of the relationship between your expression, your truth, your unique frequency and vibration, and how you can see others' frequencies, others' imaginations, you can see other spirits, and then it brings them together so you can manifest reality. And then the green heart, the heart chakra, brings all of it together to create your true realm. All right? So, this was the first painting of tonight. The 7 spirals, the 7 orbs, the seven chakras in a different perspective, in a different way that I can show it to you. All right? And this painting, okay, will be to sale. Okay, it will be to sale. I will post it on my Instagram so you can see more information about it, more the pricing and things like that. But it will be for sale. You can buy it for yourself. You can buy it as a gift, or you can ask me to paint something in the esoteric space. Like imagine you like this idea, but you don't like specifically this painting. Okay, maybe you want things in a bit a different way, but you like how I interpret these esoteric lights. I'm open to parlay and negotiations, as my billboard says. All right. So then hit me up, check me up on my Instagram. It will be in the link tree in the description below after the live stream, so you can check it out. So first painting of tonight is done. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the first painting of tonight. And let's get ready to present the second painting of tonight. Okay? First than that, let me do my shoutouts, right? Let me grab some water. Shout out to myself, Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to take a ride in Esoteric Cloud, which is a lighter, less dense vehicle, also vibing on higher frequency and vibration. Shout out to Dario. Shout out to beautiful Dario. Her page will be also in the link in the description below. So check out her page. She has beautiful art. She has beautiful concept and beautiful real results as well. Anything you want, she can make it, and in a beautiful way, I'm sure. Shout out to all of the Soul Group. You know it. Shout out to all of the motherfucking Soul Group. We are changing the world right now. We are creating a better world with every bit of expression that we put out there. We are creating a golden world. And shout out to Dolo the Pilot Man, Archangel Uriel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And let's get into the second painting. I'm sorry, I have a bit of air. Okay, I have a lot of air energy. When I get passion, my air gets a bit stuck. Okay. Also, before we end the commercial break, let's make a commercial break about me. I have other services besides painting. Okay, so you can check them out on my Instagram. I do tarot readings. I do natal chart readings. I do dream interpretations. I do psychic number and life path number readings, and I also do many current transits tarot readings as well. Okay, so let's get ready to present the main painting of today. Here it is. Oh no, you can't look. Be ready in a second. Just veiling it. You can see a little bit, but that's all right. It's supposed for you to see. Let's put this balanced in equilibrium. All right, so the painting is ready to show, right? Let's just put this other painting in a safe position so it doesn't get damaged. All right, so you ready, y'all, for the main painting of tonight? Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! The main event is on, y'all. And this painting is called, let me remember, is called, I got a name for it. Raining Down. Yeah, reigning as in rulership, as in a king. It has its own reign, and then it rains down to the peasants, as an example. Okay, so this painting right here is the reason I decided to make this live stream, because this painting has a deep, complex, esoteric meaning behind it, which is very, very important. And as the name suggests, inspires a suggestion then in your mind. It is about raining, literally, when it's raining outside, when it's falling water outside, right? It has something to do with this, but in a more real, more physical manner. This is esoterically and astrologically speaking, okay? So let's get into it. So, first let's bring the painting together so you can see all of it, right? So this is a mountain where we live. This is Earth. We have a little village over here, right? And it's raining, okay? It's raining. It's literally raining in the painting as well. And then we have the rainbow. But this is not a regular rainbow. These are the rainbow waters that are above our waters. And those here are influences. Those are bodies of water, bodies of influence, and those balls that you can see, like here, it's very clear the difference. Here, it's different from the influence, because this is the spirit that is creating that influence, all right? So, what's the esoteric meaning behind this painting? Really simple. When we're talking about astrology, when we're talking about Saturn, Venus, Uranus, and Pluto, those are the balls up here, right? Because when we say Saturn is in Aquarius right now, what we are really saying is the spirit that created the vehicle that we call Saturn is experiencing in the 11th house right now. So this is the spirit that we are tracking down by looking at its physical influence. Then the influence is the frequency and vibration, the energy, the physical materials that spirit is manifesting. Then they all come together, okay? They all come together to create the rainbow waters. That's why here, literally in the painting, they are coming together, okay? Because in our perspective, we have to remember they are always the center, right? In our perspective, it's like it's just one thing. When you look at the sky during the night, you just see black and a lot of dots. You don't see blue, you don't see green, you don't see yellow, you just see black. And black is the accumulation of all colors. So when you look at the sky, this is what's really happening. And why is black over here? Because to them, what we see is also happening, but in a higher frequency and vibration that we can't perceive. And they perceive it as we perceive our own sky. It's always spaces within spaces, perspectives within perspectives. It's about a perspective, okay? But how we look at the sky, those spirits, they also look to their sky, to their limits and boundaries, okay? So their influence come together and it creates the rainbow waters, all right? And the rainbow waters is the atmospheres that separates our chakra from higher places and from other chakras. And then it's raining down right into us, into Earth, because those influences, they are water, or they are like water, they are fluid. They can hold into things. Spirits can go into those waters and create physical shapes and forms to experience, feel, and think about their travels, right? So all of those waters together create membranes. They create levels of atmosphere. And each membrane has its own frequency and vibration, has its own pattern, routine, is its own cycle of water, of moving waters, all right? And then it rains down, and through the rain, we receive information we receive spirits and we receive material things that derive from those influence for us to use, consume, feel, and think about. All right. So this is pretty much it. All right. It's raining down. Okay. And when it's raining down, in reality, when water is falling, that water contains information, contains light, contains frequency and vibration from other stars, from other planets, but always filtered through the body of water we live in. Because imagine, when we say that chocolate and coffee came from Saturn, or when we say lemon came from the moon, or when we say sugar came from Venus, that's true. All right, but it's like, let's say this is Mars. Spicy things came from Mars, as an example. Let's say this is Mars. Mars creates its own influence, right? And then when that influence touches our body of water, when that influence has sex with our own Earth, what we call Earth, it creates a membrane. It creates a rainbow. And that, the interaction between Earth and Mars, not literally, but between their vehicles, the interaction, the sex between the influences, the sex between the waters of Earth and the waters of Mars, when they come together, they create the spectrum of red, and it rains down to Earth. Then Earth serves as a container, Earth serves as a recipient, Earth serves as a grail, Earth serves as a cup, as a mother, as an incubator. So then plants like jalapenos or piri piri plants, they grow on Earth, but they were seeded by Mars. Okay? It's not like they are literally coming from Mars. They are coming from the interaction between Mars and our Earth. All right? And that's the concept of raining down. Raining, as in the king, the higher light, the wiser light, the light that has rulership above the lower lights, rains down knowledge, wisdom, influence, and information to the lower, lesser lights, aka us. And we can take that water, we can drink that water, we can drink that influence, and we can grow and expand and become an oversoul. So then we can rain down above lower, less experienced spirits. So they can grow as well. So do you see what I'm saying? Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you think about the description of the raining down. Okay? Raining down with REIGN. Not raining literally, but raining as the king who has its kingdom. The king, because king in Portuguese is rei. Okay? And you have rays of light, you have raining down, and in Portuguese we call kingdom reino. So it's raining down, it's kingdom, it's coming down, so we can experience it, we can live it, we can learn from it, so we can become kings. And it's very important to also know about linguistic, between the connection between Portuguese and English, because England and Portugal, and they have the oldest alliance in the world, and English is a mixture of language, Latin, Bavaric, Saxonic, and Anglonic languages to become English. So certain words in Portuguese are very directly connected to certain words in English. But this video is not about that. It's a little bit because raining down comes from rei, king, and comes from reino, which means kingdom. So it's raining, the rain, o reino, the kingdom is coming down from a higher frequency and vibration to a lower frequency and vibration. and it happens like this, okay? And when it's literally raining, the water that powers from the sky, it is this, and it is also another thing, like the higher you go in the atmosphere, the lighter the frequency and vibration it is. So the lighter spirits there is in the atmosphere, the most up you go. And the clouds are also lighter, esoteric cloud, they are also lighter. So when they get dense, they liberate all of that lighter, wiser information down. So the lower, lesser spirits, just less wise, less wide spirits, they can take that excess that the wiser spirits don't want, so they can experience and grow to lighter realms of existence as well. Okay, so we can see that in that level, inside our level, before we talk about the rainbow waters. In here, it also happens because spirits here are lighter than spirits down here. So they share lighter information to the lower spirits, and then it happens on a bigger level of here, small clock, bigger clock, even bigger clock. Okay, it's also always spaces within spaces, always clocks within clocks. All right, so that's it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the explanation of the video. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you want, I can explain it again a little better for you. I can try to explain in simple terms. If I was too complex or if I was too unique, that doesn't exist. Being too unique, being too individual on my expression. But if my expression didn't match your recipient, I can try and explain in a better way. All right. So yeah, but I think I explained that. I think I explained correctly. The spirit creates water. All of them came together to create atmospheres, to create differentiation, to create levels, and then as it becomes more and more dense, more and more heavy, it becomes into physical water, okay, literal water that we can drink down here, and you can catch information from other stars by being in the water, by placing a cup of water outside when the moon is in Libra, when the moon is in Scorpio, and then you drink that water and it rains down into your lower chakras, into your lower realms, and they can grow following those lights, like the plants grow following the sun. Your internal spirits will grow following those lights, hoping to achieve higher experiences and higher spaces. Okay? But it's raining down because the highest spirit, the king, because the king is always the highest spirit in a specific space, it's passing down information, it's passing down light. You can call it the father as well. The further light passes down information to the sons, the recent lights, the youngest spirits who are not as experienced as the king, as the father. So the younger ones can learn and grow by drinking that water, by being influenced by that influence. They can grow and imagine, have better visions, have better thoughts, higher feelings about themselves, so they can grow and experience more and better things. All right? Yeah, I just had a thought, but I lost it. I lost it real quick. Let me think about it a little bit before we leave the live stream. It was about water, obviously. And the thing is, you don't need to follow those lights. You don't need to follow those spirits. You don't need to go through the same experiences as they were. You can receive the information and then use it for your own travel. Okay? Just as an example, just as a guiding light, but you don't literally need to experience the same thing. And it's actually best, it's actually better for you to take those lights see them as examples, and then go and forge your own path. But in the end of the day, we are always being influenced by something outside of us. We must choose if we accept that influence. We must choose in which degree, in which percentage level do we accept that influence, and then we must analyze, is that influence taking me away from my path, or I'm using that as a great example to forge my best path? And that's it, that's all. Raining down, because higher spirits create influences that influence the lower spirits, and it literally rains down. It literally, the rain that powers from the clouds has information from higher distant stars. All right, we all came from the stars. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy the live stream, leave a dislike. Share if you enjoyed. Check my link tree in the description below. Donate to the PayPal that will be in the description below if you enjoy it as well. Leave a comment if you enjoyed. Like, leave your thoughts. This is open for discussion. You know, I have an Aquarius sun. I'm here to broadcast. I'm here to share information and to create an arena, social arena, 11th house, so we can all discuss things that are occult, and things that the more we answer those things, the more questions, the more expansion we have in front of our eyes. And that's beautiful. All right? So thank you very much for everybody that was present in the live stream. Daria, thank you very much. Spiritual Answers, Neely Hilty, to Entity Tarot 101, thank you very much. Lena Tucci, thank you very much for being present in the live stream as well. If you were watching recording, thank you very much as well. It was always a pleasure to have you literally fucking with me, because what is happening in this painting is happening between us right now. My influence is reaching your field, then it touches your influence and it creates things. It creates thoughts and feelings, shapes and forms, you know? And then you receive those shapes and forms and you decide, oh, I enjoy this. I don't enjoy this. I want to kill this. I allow this feeling. If you enjoy, you allow that to live inside of you and inspire you to do things that you enjoy to do as well, right? So shout out to the Soul Group. Shout out to everybody. Air again. I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out to everybody that is working on themselves. Shout out to everybody taking good care of themselves. Shout out to everybody that is expanding the world into a world where everybody can be the right individuals. Until the next time, don't forget, Raining Down. It will be also posted on my Instagram. I hope you enjoyed my explanation. I hope you resonated with it, because it's happening every time. It's happening every time you go outside, you take a bath in those waters, in the accumulation of those waters. You are taking a bath every time you go outside, because the highest spirits rain down information and you can use it for whatever you want. AKA, you can use the transits in the sky in every way you want. Okay? So until the next time, follow your individuality, maintain your sanity, and Esoteric Cloud Surfer is surfing out. You have a nice day, night, or afternoon, or noon, and just be an extremely individual. Stay well.